1023 XLC, Wes and Leah, every day. You got to take a little nugget out of the day and you got to learn from it. These are the things we learned today. Leah, you're going to learn something from Danny P., a show regular. And he calls often and shares his stories, but he also messaged me a story yesterday that I'm glad everything went okay for you, Danny, but it was scary. And now I can sit back and laugh. But he sent me a PSA message yesterday. So, Danny, tell Leah about this.
The end result was good. If that didn't happen, my whole day would have been ruined, just not by the accident, but my wife yelling at me, etc. So I'm going through Lake Villa, going north on 83.
Okay.
And I have my truck and trailer. And this car in front of me, we're both doing like 40, 45. Decides I'm going to turn now. And throws on the turn signal. And doesn't turn because coming southbound is a Lake Villa cop. So I'm thinking, she's thinking, I'm going to turn in front of you and I'm going to get pulled over. So she doesn't turn. And I'm going 45 miles an hour. And I was on my phone texting something. And I looked up. She's going 0.
No.
I am brake gas. That quick reaction. Now I used to race snowcross. If you have NASCAR fans out there, they'll say you don't brake out of an accident, you accelerate out of an accident, because braking you have no control.
Right.
So I literally tapped the brake for a second, hit the gas. Luckily, in the north-southbound lane, there's this little sliver, maybe the width of a car. I went like I'm passing this guy, flew by him at 45.
Oh man, yeah, that could have.
That would have been airbag deployment. My car would have been totaled.
Oh yeah, your wife would have been.
She would have.
But Danny,
divorce court.
Danny, you missed the part where who you were interacting with. He was being involved with our show, so his PSA is don't be involved with Wes and Leah.
Oh
yes.
No, Danny.
Yes. So
I know we're very tempting, but.
Yeah, so I was actually texting you guys, and that happened. And when the cop came up to me, he goes, nice move with the trailer. And I said, I used to race snowcross, and you don't want anyone in front of you, number one. And two, if they hit their brakes when they shouldn't hit their brakes, you go around them. And he goes, but you have a trailer on your truck. And I said, I know, right? He goes, all right, slow down, have a good day.
Oh, that's nice. That's all you got. I did learn that you shouldn't brake when you're about to crash into something. I driving to Disney, I slammed on the brakes. You want to know what for?
What's that?
A turtle.
Yeah.
I love when people almost kill themselves to save an animal.
Well, and I will never hear the end of it from my family, because I not only slammed on my brakes, I also swerved, which it felt like the car was gonna, flip. And Ryan's like, Leah, you could have drove over the turtle. Like, it could have gone in between the two tires, but I flipped out. And I'm like, is the bread okay?
Is the bread okay? Don't worry about my children, my offspring. I'm worried about the bread. Danny.
Hey, aren't those monster cockroaches in Florida? Aren't they called palmetto?
Oh, I don't buy that. I don't buy that palmetto bugs. No, it's a cockroach. Don't tell me otherwise. Oh man, thanks, Danny.
All right, see you guys.
See you later.
Kelly and bye.
So don't text and drive, period. But for sure, don't interact with our show.
Yes.
What we learned today, by the way, it's all thanks to Dryer Vent Wizard of Lake Forest and Gurnee. Avoid potential fire hazards. They will professionally clean, install, inspect. You could schedule that appointment today. Dryer Vent Wizard of Lake Forest.com. Okay, so you've heard of flu season, right?
Sure.
All right. Did you know? And I think it's important for everybody to know, even though we're in like committed relationships and they better be too. There's gonorrhea season.
It's called your early 20s.
No, it's called May through July, apparently.
Oh my God.
Is it the warm weather that everyone's like, it's getting hot in here, so take off all your...
The other PSA then, be careful.
Yes, wrap it.
Yes, if you don't know the people you're with, especially May through July, I guess.
Gonorrhea season.
Have you ever thought about bringing a wild animal into your home?
Yes.
Because we kind of sort of did. Marie found a kitten and still lives in our house, and
Yes.
he's a terrible animal.
I actually, on my Facebook memories from 4 years ago, I had an owl crash into my window, and it was laid out for quite some time, and I wanted to bring it home
I'm glad
inside.
you said an owl. So there's a woman that during COVID, she was lacking friends. She didn't have any interaction with
that's
anybody. So she
sad.
found a wild seagull, ended up taking it into her house, and it's been living inside her house since. Well, it turned on her. Her COVID seagull turned on her to the fact that it trashed her house completely, flying around, breaking everything in her
Hate when
house,
that happens.
landed on her shoulder and bit her face.
Off?
No, it just bit her
Oh.
on the nose. But
Oh.
yeah, it bit her
Off?
nose. No, it didn't bite her nose off. It
I
just
wanted to bite
bit
something
her
off.
nose. But yes, she said,
Got your nose.
I decided to give him a cuddle, but before I let him go, he went crazy. He pecked my nose and decided to destroy everything in my house. Why are you trying to cuddle a seagull?
I mean, have you ever cuddled a seagull before? Don't knock it until you try it, Wes.
Oh my God. Do not. Again, another PSA. A,
I wanted to
don't
hold the
interact
owl.
with Wes and Leah and drive.
Yeah.
B, be careful May through July. And C, don't ever cuddle a
A
wild
seagull.
animal, okay? Because it's
Oh,
not a good idea.
Any wild
No,
animal.
none,
Okay, got it.
None.
Coming to HGTV, the home renovation show with a twist. It's Love It or Run from Your Best Friend the Seagull that attacks you and trashes your house.
All right, over here we have the den, new carpeting, perfect for a man cave.
Ooh, nice.
But I should tell you, remember the seagull that you're best friends with?
Mr. Squackers? Of course.
Well, he's attacking people and trashing your house. So, do you love it? Or do you want to run from your best friend, the seagull that attacks you and trashes your house?
What do you think, honey? Honey?
He already left.
Ah, let's get out of here.
It's all coming up on Love It or Run from Your Best Friend the Seagull that attacks you and trashes your house. Only on HGTV.